Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and I'll tell you, it's funny. Uh, I'm running Rex. I found uh, a medical kind of center kind of thing, and behind that, and there's a radio, a TV station over there, and some kind of medical place over there too. And after 5 o'clock, everybody is gone. So I can bring Rex out here and run her, and she's out here in the grass. So, but anyway, I wanted to bring you up to date on what's going on. Okay, I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do for winter. Because remember, it was real hot. Now it's not hot anymore. Now it's in the 60s today, and it'll be in the 70s now. So I think the hot, the 100-degree weather was behind us, I think. And but anyway, so I was getting everything ready, and I thought, well, where am I going to travel, and what am I going to do? And I've been trying to find a place, and I'd be working, and but I couldn't find anything the way I wanted to do it. And so I decided, well, what am I going to do? And it's funny, the motorcycle. I'm going to be selling the motorcycle. Here it is. I'm going to be selling it. I've got 15,000 miles on it. And I put it on 1 year. I've been having a lot of fun. And but now I thought, well, I'm putting too many miles on the thing. And so I'm going to sell it. I still have 4 years left on the warranty, factory, Yamaha factory warranty. So I thought, well, now I just want to get rid of it before I put too many more miles on it. And so I'm going to be selling that. And then I thought, man, I'm going to be stuck with my truck. And the truck, it's big. And really the main thing I got the truck for is to pull the trailer. And things are getting worse. I don't understand how. I think when people know bad is when they are bad. In other words, you get enough stuff on your credit card, eventually you can't pay it. Then you know it's bad. But if you'd known it was going to be bad, you wouldn't put so much stuff on the credit card. So this is what's happening. I don't think people realize how bad things are. I think they said inflation was 13% last month for food. And so, that's bad. I don't understand. So the thing is, my family's here in Topeka, so I don't want to go far from my family. And I say I don't really need the truck. The truck is more than what I need because I'm just pulling a trailer. I'm not going anywhere. So now I'm looking for the Prius. Remember, I talked about it before. I thought about it before, and then I got the motorcycle. But now I'm back to the Prius again. And I've been learning a lot. I hate buying cars. And so now what's going on, I've been shopping around trying to get a Prius. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive all over the place with the Prius. I'm going to put a lot of miles on the Prius. And what I'm going to be doing is going around doing classes, the 3-man militia, and using gold and silver, and the Hoi Chi. And one of the things that I found funny is and it's still, I can get cheap interest on the car. And a matter of fact, I think it was 5%. Yeah, that's cheaper than inflation. So I thought, well, I'm going to get me a car. And The thing that I found funny is it's every time you see the car dealer, the car salesman, they got all these questions, all these dumb questions. I don't know what they're doing. It's something for them, but then no reason for me to get involved. And I told them, well, I want this car, and I asked them if they want to finance it. And oh, they're all happy. Boy, here's an old man who's going to buy a car, and we're going to finance. They had to make money all over. And then, how much you want to put down? I said, no, I'm not going to put nothing down. And what I found out is the first thing, when they finance it, they want 10 or 20% down. And that's because they're getting that price down to the value of the car. So they're overcharging you on the car, and they're not going to finance it. So that's why you have to put so much down. And they said, no, that's not it. And I said, I can get whatever I want, and I don't have to do all that stuff. I do it, nothing down. And they said, well, it doesn't work like that. And well, it does for me. And they say, well, and they said, well, why don't you want to, pay 10 or 20% down? I said, I don't have any money. And so then they're just shocked. Well, you don't have no money. You don't have no money, and you think you can buy a car? And I said, I don't have no money. I got a truck, and I got a motorcycle, and I got a trailer, and I don't have no money. And so they don't understand gold and silver. And it's the same thing. I'm trying to find the who owns this car lot. And then if I can find the owner, and then we'll see if he wants gold and silver for it. And we're talking about gold and silver. It only works for successful people. If they're in debt, it's not going to do them no good. They got payments to make, so they won't do it. So that's one of the things that I found out, that it's funny because they just stuff's not done. And then I said, well, everybody wants to loan me money. And they said, well, it's not quite like that. And then finally we got down to where we're going to buy the car. And then they wanted all this information. I'm not going to give them all this information. And I said, just run a credit check and see if you want to loan me the money or not. And then run the credit check, and they said, yeah, we'll loan you money. I said, I know, everybody will loan me money. The thing is, and the reason is I don't have any money. And I've got gold and silver, and they are shocked. People really don't know and understand gold and silver. And even my daughter, I thought, well, I don't know if I got enough gold and silver to buy this car. And so I got a hold of my daughter to see if I gave her a bunch of gold and silver. And but I didn't know if it was easy access to her. And then finally, I counted what I had. I had enough that I could buy it, gold and silver. So she was happy. It was funny. She says, well, she doesn't know how much she's got. And I said, well, put the silver in a bag. And so she put them all in a bag. I said, pick up the bag. And so she picked up the bag, and I said, is it heavy? And she goes, yeah. And I said, okay, there's thousands of dollars right there. So, and we haven't even got to the gold. Gold, you throw a gold coin in, another gold coin in, it'll jump it up more thousands of dollars. So, the thing is, so even my daughter I thought she knew what gold and silver was, but even that she didn't really know. But anyway, it ended up I have enough to buy the car using gold and silver. Now the thing is just trying to find somebody that knows enough about gold and silver and not in debt that wants the gold and silver. So, but anyway, it didn't work. So then I said, okay, we'll just finance it. So then they set it up, and they wanted 10% down. And I said, I told you, I'm not going to give you nothing down. And they said, well, they won't loan it to you without it. So then I said, okay, no problem. So I went to my bank, and in my bank, they said, yeah, we'll give it to you. And then I said, well, how much is the car worth? And it ended up they're making $2,000 on the sale of the car to me. That was what the 10% was for, is to cover what they're overcharging me on the car for. So that was funny. So then I told them, no, I don't want it. And the bank, they told me they'd be happy to give it to me. Don't make any difference to them. Well, that's because they're the ones that give me the money for whatever I need anyway. So they're not worried about it. And I think it's funny because my Social Security check isn't enough. You don't live on a Social Security check. And but they still give me money even though I'm on Social Security. So it is funny, and they don't know where I come up with the money, but they know I always have money to make all my payments. So and the thing is, people don't know how to handle money, and they want stuff. And that's nothing. I'm a minimalist. I got a little bit of stuff. I don't have much stuff. I don't need much stuff. I don't want much stuff. Like I say, when I was 50 years old, I figured out my stuff owns me. I don't own my stuff. It was just too much damn junk. And then that's when I got rid of everything. And I stayed with the simple lifestyle since then. And because of that, I'm able to buy gold and silver every month. Just like I tell you, just buy it every month. And then, but I don't even use it that much. I can't find the people that want to use it. So then now I'm looking to buy a car. It's not that hard to come up with enough gold and silver to buy a car. And so it's more important to me now, doing classes on how to do this stuff, trying to explain in detail how this stuff works and why you want to do it like that. And I'm concerned. I think next year is going to be tough for people. I think food's going to be tough, expensive. Gas is expensive, rent's expensive. And food's expensive. What's going to happen when utilities are expensive, and they're going to start cutting people off? And what's your options when your electric's cut off? Water's cut off. What are your options on that stuff? I got it. I got options on all that stuff. And but I don't think people think ahead enough. But anyway, I thought I'd just bring that up. But anyway, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com.